Hi students, good morning to everyone. So already we discussed about the identities. So what are the identities we discussed? A plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, and then a square minus b square, and we solved up to 3 sums. So today we continue the same chapter 5 algebraic expression and identities. In exercise 5.3, today we have to solve question number 4. Evaluate the following without actual multiplication. So here you see what are the questions they have to given. 96 whole square first question, and then second question is 105 the whole square, and third one is 48 into 52, 97 into 103. So here you need to consider about the whole values. What are the whole values from 50? So you take a whole value of 50, otherwise you take a whole values 100 and then 1000. So these are the whole values. So you need to compare whether the given value is less than this whole number or greater than whole number. Less than means how much it's less than, you need to subtract, and greater than means how much it's greater than, you need to add with this whole number. So convert these numbers into the whole number, and you need to apply the identities of a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a square minus b square. So a square minus b square you can solve from left to right or right to left. That is a plus b into a minus b format. We need to change over to a square minus b square. Otherwise the questions is given a square minus b square means we need to expand a plus b into a minus b. So today first I start the first question, 96 whole square. Question number 4, 96 square. Already I told, first you need to observe whether the given value is greater than 2 round of value or less than 2 round of value. So here I take 96 square. So 96, I just go to the reference. What is 96? 96 is nearer to 100, but it is less than 100. 96 is nearer to 100 but less than 100. How much? 4 is less than. So how I can modify this 96 whole square to take over the identities main? So 96 whole square I just written like this. So 100 is the whole value and it should be less than 4, so it's subtracted by 4. So 100 minus 4 you get 96. So instead of 96 I take over 100 minus 4 the whole square. Now you supposed to observe what is the identities here we used for. Here we need to use the identities is nothing but a minus b the whole square. So 100 minus 4 whole square is equal to a minus b the whole square. 100 minus 4 whole square is equal to a minus b the whole square. And what is the expansion of a minus b the whole square is nothing but a square minus 2ab plus b square. So here what is the value of a and what is the value of b? So a is nothing but 100, b is equal to 4. So directly you take the value a equal to 100, b equal to 4, and just to apply the value like this, 100 minus 4 whole square is equal to, so 100 minus 4 whole square is equal to a square. A square is nothing but 100 square minus 2 into a is nothing but 100 into b is nothing but 4 plus b square is nothing but 4 square. So now you can see a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square format. Now we need to square the value of 100. If you square the value 100, what you get? 100 into 100, how much you get? 10,000. So 100 into 100 you get 10,000. Minus. So now you need to multiply all the three values. So 2 into 100, 200. 200 into 4. So the easiest way, just I take this 2 0 as it is same in a shortcut method. I just multiply the number. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So if we multiply 2 into 100 into 4, we get 800. And 4 square is nothing but 16. And first we take the first two, 10,000 minus 800. If we subtract 800 from 10,000, what you get? We get 9,200 plus 16. So what is the final solution? If we add 9,200 plus 16, we get 9,216 is the value. 9,216. So what is the final solution of this question? 96 the whole square. So 96 whole square, if we square it, we get the value 9,216 is the final value. So now you can understand how we have to find the value of 96 whole square without actual multiplying method. By using identities, we get 9,216. So question number B, you do it as a homework. Now you observe 105 whole square. The same way, without actual multiplication, by using identities, you need to find out the values. So 105 is the nearest value is 100. It's more than 100. How much means 5? So you're supposed to use a plus b the whole square. So the hint I given, it should be 100 plus 5 the whole square. You're supposed to write like this. By using a plus b whole square format identities, you're supposed to find out the value. So next question I just given question number C. Question number C is nothing but 48 is multiple with 52. So this 48 into 52 is also, we need to find out the value without actual multiplication by using identities. So solution. So solution, first I take separately 48 and then 52 separately. So 48 into 52 is the question. I just take 48 plus 48 is equal to, it's nearer to 50. So it's less than 50. So less than 50 means how much? 2 is less than 50. So 50 minus 2. So 48 can be written as 50 minus 2. As well as 52 is greater than 50. 2 is greater than that, it's equal to 50 plus 2. So now I need to write, instead of 48 I supposed to write 50 minus 2, and 52 I supposed to write 50 plus 2. So now in a question you can written 48 into 52 is equal to, so you can write 50 minus 2 into 50 plus 2. Just I observe below this, it is equal to a minus b into a plus b. So this is the format, a minus b into a plus b. So how you can write like this, which implies that the identity is a minus b, a plus b is equal to, using identities is nothing but a square minus b square. And before we finding this value, what is the value of a and what is the value of b? So a is nothing but 50, b is equal to 2. So here the value of a is equal to 50 and then b is equal to 2. So now a square minus b square is nothing but 50 square minus 2 square. If I just square the value of 50, 0 become doubled. So 2 0, 5 5 are 25. So 50 into 50, it becomes 2500 minus 2 2s are 4. So if we subtract 4 from 2500, what you get? 2496. 2496 is the value of we multiple 48 into 52, you get 2496. But here, without actual multiplication, by using identities, we find out the value. So what is the final value? So 48 into 52 without actual multiplication, we get 2496 is the final solution of the given question. Okay, next we move on to question number D. So you observe question number D. What is question number D? So question number D, you need to do it as a homework. So this is question number D. You do it as your homework. So 97 and 103. So it is approximate value. Nearer value is 100. And you're supposed to observe whether it is which one is less than 100, which one is greater than 100, and which identities you supposed to use. So listen. Second question, 105 is supposed to is equal to A, but here A minus B whole square. Second one A plus B whole square. But C and D both are same. Only the nearest value, instead of 50, here 100. Okay, so just you observe question number C as the same. You can complete question number D as a homework. Next, now we see about question number 5. If x plus y is equal to 11, if x plus y is equal to 11, xy is equal to 2, and what is the value of x square plus y square? How you can solve it? So how you can solve it? So from a plus b the whole square, that is x plus y the whole square identities itself, you supposed to solve it this question. So what is the given value? X plus y is equal to 11, xy is equal to 2. So question number 5, the given value is x plus y is equal to 11, xy is equal to 12, xy is equal to 2. We need to find out x square plus y square is equal to what? Already you know that the value x square minus y square is supposed to write x plus y into x minus y. And how we can write x square plus y square? By using the identities. X plus y the whole square is equal to x square plus y square plus 2xy is the expansion. So here you take it over this x square plus y square, and this 2xy goes to the left. It becomes x square plus y square is nothing but x plus y the whole square minus 2xy. So this is the identities we can use. This is the expanded form we supposed to use to find out the value x square plus y square. So what is the value of x plus y? X plus y is nothing but 11. So 11 square minus 2 into the value of xy is 2. So what is the value? If we square the 11, what you get? 11 into 11, you get 121 minus 4. If we subtract 4 from 121, what you get? 117 is the value. So finally, what is the value of x square plus y square by given values? So x square plus y square is nothing but 117. By using given values, we get the answer 117. So next we have to see question number 6. Question number 6, the given value is x minus y is equal to 13, xy is equal to minus 5. Then we need to find the value 1 by 3 x square plus y square, as it is the same to question number 5. So question number 5, they given x plus y, so we have to take x plus y the whole square. But here the given value is x minus y. For that we have to use x minus y the whole square. So only the difference, by the given value x plus y they have to given means we used x plus y the whole square identities. X minus y in the sense we used x minus y the whole square. Okay, so next we move on to the solution. What is the given value? X minus y is equal to 13, xy is equal to minus 5. So in this question number 6 solution, we have to take in the solution, what is the given value? So given value is nothing but x minus y is equal to 13 and xy is equal to minus 5. And what we need to find out? We need to find out 1 by 3 x square plus y square we supposed to find out. So before we finding 1 by 3 x square plus y square, we supposed to find x square plus y square, okay, by using the identities x plus y the whole square, x minus y the whole square. So first we see x minus y the whole square. X minus y whole square is equal to x square plus y square minus 2xy. So what is the given values? They have to given we supposed to find x square plus y square as it is. So x square plus y square is equal to x minus y the whole square plus 2xy. Okay, here we substitute the value, given value. So what is the given value? X minus y is nothing but 13. I take 13 square plus 2 into minus 5. 2 into minus 5. So we get 169 plus 10. Is it right? So here you can see plus into minus, it become minus. So you supposed to concentrate with the symbol, you get minus 10. Plus into minus, minus 10. If you subtract 169 minus 10, you get 159. So x square plus y square is nothing but 159. But accurately what you have to find out? 1 by 3 x square plus y square. So is equal to 1 by 3 into 156. 1 3s are 3. 5 times 3 15 and 2 times. So finally you get 52 is the answer. So what is the value of x square plus y square? 1 by 3 into x square plus y square. What is the final value of this? 52. This is the final value. By using given values, we find the 1 by 3 x square plus y square is 52. Now we have to see question number 7. So question number 7 is also under the same identities a plus b the whole square and a minus b the whole square, but little bit difference by using some fractionable method also. So here the given value is x minus 1 by x is equal to 15 instead of x minus y. Here the given x minus 1 by x is equal to 15, and we supposed to find out x square plus 1 by x square. X square plus 1 by x square. So how we can find out? By using the same method, we have to find it. So what are the given values? The given x minus 1 by x is equal to 15. We supposed to find x square plus 1 by x. Through the given values itself, I just take over x minus 1 by x whole square is equal to, I take over x square plus 1 by x square. That means a square plus b square formula I have to use it. So a square plus b square, I supposed to take this b square minus 2 into a into b. I just take it over like this. So by using this, what you take, x will get cancelled. Finally you get minus 2. Okay, so if x square, you get same x square. So x minus 1 by x is nothing but 15. I just give the value 15 whole square. So x square is x square only. So just you recall exponents and powers, a by b whole power m a power m divided by b power m. If 1 square, you get same 1. If x square, you get x square minus x is cancelled, 2 ones are 2. So this is the final value. So what you supposed to find out? You supposed to find out x square plus 1 by x square. I just keep this value as it is and I have to change over this minus 2 to left hand side. So what happened? It happened x square plus 1 by x square is nothing but 15 square plus 2. What is that? 15 square, what you get? 225 plus 2. So what is the value of x square plus 1 by x square finally? So x square plus 1 by x square is nothing but 227 is the final value.
Thank you for watching நம்ம சேனல். இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. மறக்காம இந்த சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பக்கத்துல இருக்கக்கூடிய பெல் பட்டனை ட்ரைன்